And tonight we're going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the Epic Hero Collection. Why? Because it was on clearance at Target. And I was curious to see how these figures are made, because they're in the new open packaging. You can feel he's plastic, but not a very strong plastic. And I don't really like these boxes. Here's what he looks like from the back. They make it like he has fast draw action, which he doesn't. The figure would cost more, because the retail price for them were $11. Let's open him up and take a look. Okay, he has the standard Hasbro instructions, and he has a pack. Actually, he has paper with his 2 guns in it, which is really cheap. Sorry about that. The camera tipped over. Okay, he's on. He's got the little plastic doohickey thingies. And then it has right here the Epic Quest gear inside. Okay. He's kind of on a G.I. Joe body. Not the modern G.I. Joes, but the G.I. Joes that came out before. What were they called? They were in 2-packs. He sticks. Can he hold his guns? These things have very thick handles. Luckily he's a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking his fingers off like the old G.I. Joes. Can't really do too much with him pose-wise. He's movable at the knees, hip in 2 places, elbow. He has a swerve elbow, shoulder, and head on a limited rotation and limited mobility. I don't know if we'll get any more of these, because all they're really good for is just standing up. And they don't have that old action figures that. But as a little kid, when I had tons of these 3 and 3/4 guys, this would have been great. Because he could fight, he could join in the fight for space freedom. Now he's kind of like blasé, kind of like, okay, you could have put a little bit more effort into him, like a Star Wars Black Series, but you didn't, and that's why it's on clearance. And second off, there's no villains in this line. They're all just the Guardians. And so what good is a toy line without villains? Because somebody wants to have someone to beat up on. And there's not even other figures in this scale from the Marvel Hasbro Epic line that you can even possibly use for villains. Because Hasbro doesn't focus much on 3 and 3/4. That'd be Super 7. And that's, if you're lucky to find them on clearance or on sale, would be Cobra. Or Beast War guys now. But they should have just made these guys look classic like the Indiana Jones. I think the retro look would have done them better than this whole hybrided version of Marvel Legends, because they released these in the Marvel Legend figures, so kids can with low pocket change can buy them, and then the mom and dad collectors or even bigger kids can buy the Marvel Legends, which have more points of articulation. And doing that was kind of a big mistake too, because these figures like this, they're designed to be with vehicles, and there's only one vehicle, which comes with Rocket Raccoon, and that's it. There's no other vehicles in the line for these figures to play with, or even in the entire line, so you can fly them around the galaxy. They don't even have a big size version of their spaceship. You do got an oversized Groot figure, but basically what fun is that without, like I said, the villains? And in the Marvel Legends line, you don't need the villains, even though the villain at the opening of the movie is Adam Warlock. But other than that, you have no tension with these figures. No reason for a kid to want to go out and buy them. Plus, by the time this third movie came out, the movies aren't designed for children. They're adult-oriented humor. But we'll stop there. So until next time, this is the Sounding Board, signing off.